This video is all about how to navigate family conflicts. There are 4 elements. The first is heart open, the second is mind open, the third is learning, and the fourth is leading. So let's start with heart open. So however we feel about our family, they have a foundational, structural position in our lives. And so the way that we relate to them is going to be a bit of a training ground for how we relate to everyone else. So heart open is all about starting from that perspective of going in from the perspective of compassion. So that can be difficult in family relationships. Some relationships might already feel like the heartful aspect has been lost or feels very difficult. So it's a practice. We go in with that as an intention, setting the intention to be open-hearted in our communication and discover what happens. Okay, so open-hearted. Second is open-minded. So as I mentioned, the way in which we train in terms of our communication, our navigating conflict, dealing with our own vulnerability, dealing with the vulnerability of others, a lot of this happens in our family relationships. And so when we're training ourselves to navigate between different viewpoints, between disagreements, between conflicts, if we can keep our mind open, not that we're not going to have an opinion, we're not going to have our own point of view which we're going to speak up for and advocate for and so on, but that we can go in with that sense of help me understand your viewpoint, rather than going in with I disagree with your viewpoint. If we can't immediately see where that person is coming from and why they might be holding that sort of position, go in from that perspective of help me understand why you see it that way. The third is learning. So if we go in with that sort of mindset, open heart, open mind, we're also in a learning mindset. And remember, we're not just learning what other people's opinions and views are and trying to displace their views onto ours. That's not what we're doing. But we're learning how to listen, how to receive the views of others, how to comprehend other people's drivers, where they're coming from, what's important to them. And this is just another way in which we learn how to navigate our world. It's something which we can then apply into our personal relationships and our work relationships as we become better at doing this. And the fourth is leading. So as much as we're listening and learning, we can also be leading vibrationally in terms of the way that we show up. So that heart aspect that we mentioned as the first thing, that open-minded aspect as the second point. These are points of leadership. If we can demonstrate that this is what we're doing, we're also role modeling that behavior for other people. They may not pick it up, but people will be watching, particularly younger children, are always watching, seeing how conflicts evolve, how conversations go. They're picking up ways of being. And so leading by representing yourself in a way that has authenticity and integrity, and is the way in which you would like to be teaching those listening minds. So I hope these 4 points are helpful to you. Just to recap, so we've got open heart, open mind, learning, and leading. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll subscribe for more. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.